Hi, this is Sasha Jokic from Formation and Editing Laboratory. I'm a video editor and visual effects artist here in New York, and most of my work are TV commercials. A few months ago I was approached by advertising agency to do 2 commercials for Webster Bank. It was very challenging and complex project, and I would like to show you how I have done it. First, here is a final spot.
We at Webster have a check card that does it all. It speeds up your purchases, both large and small. It lets you pay bills for free when you bank online. It racks up reward points for a trip to Sunshine. ATMs are free, even at other banks. The perk for our customers to whom we give thanks. How do you get this check card that's perfect through and through? It comes with Webster Premier Checking, where possibilities await you. Open a Webster checking account today and be rewarded.
To do this project I used 3 softwares: Final Cut for editing, Mocha for tracking, and After Effects for compositing. In this tutorial I will go through some parts of process quickly and focus more on the stuff I think is interesting. I will spend more time in Mocha and After Effects than in Final Cut. But before we move to Mocha, I want to show you what I did prior to that. First spot had to be edited and then retimed because raw footage timings did not match durations we needed between flips. To do that, I placed markers on audio voiceover track at the times when flips should happen. And then I marked middle of each flip in the video track. Now I exported XML file from Final Cut Pro and imported into After Effects using Automatic Duck plugin. In After Effects I used the time remap function to synchronize flips with voiceover. Also in After Effects I did the color correction of the spot and I did the cleanup of footage. We had some people walking in the background, birds flying, and scoreboard needed to be corrected. After all of that is done, I rendered QuickTime files from After Effects, which will be used in Mocha for tracking. Now let's go to Mocha and start tracking. First we're going to import file. I usually export a little bit more than what I need just to make sure that I have all frames in. In this case we have 1 frame extra at the beginning, so I'm going to move 1 frame forward and mark in point. Now I'm going to select the X-Spline tool and I'm going to select first marker on the first board. I'm gonna select add X-spline to layer, which will add another spline to the same layer. So and I'm gonna select second marker. We're gonna do same thing with the third one. And with the fourth one. So this is our first layer and we just selected 4 markers on the board. I'm gonna select that layer, click on perspective and change the name of the layer to 0101, which means this is first board, first flip, because in this shot we had 2 flips, and naming things properly will help us later in After Effects. To move through the project in more efficient way, I decided to track multiple planes at the same time. So what we're gonna do now, we're gonna duplicate first layer 5 times. I'm gonna click on layer 2, select all splines and then slide into second board. Splines should match markers perfectly because boards are same size and markers are at the same place on the boards, so that should work in most cases. I'm gonna change the name of the layer to 0201, meaning second board first flip. I'm gonna click on layer 3, select splines, move them to third board, change the name of the layer to 0301, click on layer 4, select, move to the fourth board. Now in some cases maybe a little adjustment is necessary because boards are sometimes in a little bit different perspective. So we're gonna select this spline and just move it a little bit so we cover clearly marker. I'm gonna change the layer 4 to 0401. I'm gonna select layer 5, move to fifth board, and sixth layer will go to sixth board. Change the name to 0601. While working on this project, in some cases I was tracking 12 layers at the same time. Tracking multiple layers slows down Mocha a little bit, so I didn't go more than 12 layers. For this tutorial we're going to do 6. Now I'm going to press track forward and Mocha will start tracking. Mocha will take a few moments to track this, so I will be back when it's almost done. So here we're coming in the section where flips are happening. Mocha will lose the track at this point, but that's okay. I'm gonna stop this now and go back a little bit. I'm gonna select first layer, click on surface, and select corners of the board. Surface actually is an area which is going to be replaced with image in After Effects. I did select a little bit more than what I needed because we're going to have some motion blur and we're going to apply that in After Effects. So right now I'm going to lock all layers except first one. I'm going to turn visibility also and tracking also. Okay, now we have selected just first layer. I'm going to zoom a little bit so we see better what we're doing. What I'm going to do now is I'm going to adjust track slightly. I mean, Mocha did excellent job, and in most cases I didn't need to adjust anything, but I just want to show you how that could be done if you need it. Click on Adjust Track. Now we are going to reference 4 corner surface points to different points of the same plane. That will help us to tweak any drifts that could happen in tracking. I'm referencing left lower corner of board to the marker, to the closest marker. I'm gonna do same thing with all 4 corners. As I said before, in most cases I did not have to adjust tracks because Mocha was tracking everything perfectly. And in the case I'm showing you right now, adjustments will be very minimal. Now we are going to click on Set Master All button, which will make this frame our reference frame. If you scroll a little bit, you can see it is pretty good. Okay, we have a small drift here. We can quickly adjust that by selecting one of the points